Your rent isn't actually going up, but somehow you are paying more every single month. So what's really going on here? I'm Mandy, and this is Money Renegade Report. In this video, I'm going to talk about what is happening with the rising hitting rental fees, why you should care even if you aren't being affected by this, what it means for your money, and what you can potentially do about it. So what's actually happening? Across the US, we are now facing what is being called fee inflation, more inflation that we just don't need. Landlords and property managers are secretly stacking on extra charges like convenience fees for paying your rent online, payment processing fees, and mandatory service bundling fees for things like trash, internet, and other amenities. So on paper, prices look like they're stable, but in reality, the monthly cost just keeps creeping up. According to a report from Wall Street Journal and housing data that is being tracked by Zillow, these extra fees are becoming increasingly common. And the thing is that they're not included in the housing data. So while it looks like the rents are stable, they're actually increasing and they're hiding it. So why should you care about this, even if you haven't been affected by it? Because it creates a false sense of affordability. Rent listings look cheaper than they actually are because these fees aren't showing up. And the thing is that these fees often are not advertised up front. They're buried in the lease agreement, and they're added after you've already committed to signing the lease. Translation here, you think you're going to pay $1,500, but you're paying $1,600, $1,700, maybe even $1,800. So what this actually means for your money? Well, renters are reporting $50 to $100 to $200 or maybe even more per month. So we're looking at, $600 to $2,400 or more per year being paid out in fees. And unlike rent, these fees can change anytime. They're harder to negotiate, and often they feel unavoidable. So for my renegades out there living paycheck to paycheck, where's the money coming from? Oh, well, it's coming from groceries, and it's coming from your gas and the money for utilities and the money to actually live your life. And what about saving and investing and getting, compounding interest and wealth building? Yeah, forget about it because they're stealing it with fees. So remember, the question at the start, are you paying more if your rent isn't rising? Well, yeah, you are, because these fees are not regulated. They're not tracked the same way as rent. And property managers can quietly increase revenue without raising rents. And that's just a hidden game that they're playing with us. It's just so ridiculous at this point. So what can you do? First off, ask for a full fee breakdown before ever signing anything. Once you go in and you talk to them, I want everything up front. Compare leases line by line before ever renewing anything, and consider negotiating or switching to a landlord with fewer fees and fewer add-ons. Look for payment methods that avoid the convenience fees like direct transfer. Push back on any unclear or surprise charges. Some are negotiable, but you don't know until you ask. Document every single fee to be sure that they're not doubling any fees and essentially charging you twice for the same thing, just with a different name. So tell me, have you been hit with these type of rental fees lately? Drop a comment below, share what you're seeing with others. Be sure to subscribe. Remember, think differently, take control, be a renegade, and until next time, have a great day.